Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down at all your feet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, very welcome to the realistic day in the life of an 25-year-old agency owner, Austria edition. First thing I always do is I go for a walk in the morning, which I absolutely loved, and I had a meeting with my accountability partner. It's something I will explain to you later on. This has transformed my life and my productivity to the positive in such an insane way. After that, I did my first hour of work roughly, where I do the most important things. I call it the power hour, and now I'm gonna drive to the office, do some more work, and then we're gonna do some fun stuff in the afternoon. I'll take you along the ride.
Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely face.
Rules of the game, they don't change. You still have bad days even if you're doing very good. I had a very bad day yesterday, and you need systems in your life to help you get over these bad days, get over the rock bottom times, and get ahead, keep going, enjoy life, and at the same time strive towards achieving your goals, right? You have to have systems in place to make sure of these things. One of the worst things that can happen to you is that you are alone in your BS, right? Because especially people like you and I, young entrepreneurs that pursue their dreams, we often feel lonely, and I often felt very, very lonely in the past. And one thing that no one talks about is good friends that can understand you and can help you, right? I have weekly accountability calls with my buddy, daily accountability calls, where we just go over the most important leverage tasks that we have for the day. We give each other some advice if we're really pursuing the right tasks when it comes to achieving our goal that we have at the moment, right? So we give each other advice to make sure that we reach the goals that we have. And that's pretty much it. And whenever you have a rough day, you have a bad time, then you have someone to talk about that with, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in a minute.
Honey, don't you say nothing. Hold on, I'm coming.
I'm gonna quickly grab some lunch. What I always try to do is to not eat until I accomplish the most important things of the day. This just keeps me in a sharper mood. So I always do the most important things of the day first. And usually that's about helping my clients, because my main goal, my main mission is to help my clients achieve their goals. That's what I love to do. Then I do that, usually 3 hours deep work. Then I'll take a 1 hour long break. Alright, so here's my usual lunch break activity after I had some food, usually some beef with rice or stuff like that, or just beef. Then I'll go for a walk to give my brain a little bit of time off, because after 3 hours of deep work on client projects, my mind is usually racing and I want to give it some time off. And then also just write down whatever comes to mind, strategize a little bit, and it's working very well for me, no matter where in the world I am. So currently I'm in Vienna, Austria, and that's where I'm originally from, but I only spend very little time here. I actually live in Dubai since almost 2 years now, which is crazy to think about, right? So I spend most of my year there, but my daily structure doesn't really change. So I do the same lunch breaks at the same times roughly, take the same digestion walks after that, and all of that doesn't really change no matter where I am. And I think it's important, especially if you have a lifestyle where you travel a lot and you switch locations pretty often, that you have some kind of routine that you can just stick to. That's super, super important. All right. So I will now already leave the office, because usually I work a bit longer than this. It's only like 4 p.m. but I'm going to record a video now, and I'm going to drive over to a friend's studio now, and after that I'm gonna hit the session of tennis with my bat. I have no clue if you can hear me at all. But one thing that is pretty unfortunate, if you forget to close the top before you enter the motorway, then you can't close it anymore, because you can only close it until like 50 kilometers per hour. And obviously on the Autobahn, you can't go that slow. So now I have to drive with the top open on the motorway, which is not optimal, but it. Alright, so quick recording session is done, and we made that very short. It didn't have a lot of time, so we just made a very quick 30-minute sesh, but the video is recorded. And yeah, so I'm now gonna head over to the tennis court and play a little bit of tennis with my dad, and yeah, have a good time. After that, meet some friends. So see you on the tennis court.
Yeah. Nigga that got spoiled off these fucking PJs. It's not like I'm too good at fly commercial. That shit just.
Alright, we finished the session of tennis. Got a quick shower afterwards. It was amazing, and honestly, guys, I can only tell you that you need to take some time off. You need to relax. You need to maybe hit the balls, play tennis from time to time, or meet your friends, have a good time. And that's what I'm gonna do now. We're gonna have a nice ride around the country roads with the cars. And yeah, after that, we're gonna go grab a nice dinner. We're gonna go have some fun now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now is the time where me and the bros are united again. We got Tia in the back in the F-Type, and we got Julian in the front, and I don't know what it is, Mercedes, some AMG. I don't know if you will be able to see anything, maybe not, but it's not a question of if you can see anything. It's more if you can hear anything. On such a trip, it's just about how much fuel can you use up at the distance that you have. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long day, and it's been a beautiful one. I am deeply grateful for this beautiful life that I can nowadays live, and I can honestly just tell you, if you are not 100% happy with the life that you currently live, then you should start to radically change something. And you should have the guts and be brave enough to start changing your life day by day, because you only get this one, and it's not gonna last forever. And I don't want to be Mr. Motivational here, but honestly, like, if you don't love your life, you need to change something. Really, it's like your life is way too short to not love every single day of it. Everything's possible. You can really create a life that is 100% of what you want it to be. It's all possible. You just have to do it, and doors will open on your way. I'll catch you in the next one. See you soon.